All right, what is going on? Thank you so much for tuning into the video today. I'm gonna give you a little bit of an idea of what to expect from today's video. It's gonna be kind of like a day in the life video. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I eat throughout the entire day to hit my macros. I'm gonna show you the workout that I'm about to go drive to the gym and do right now. It is a pull workout today on the schedule. And then I'm also going to share with you my favorite low calorie, high protein shake, which happens to be a chocolate flavored shake. It's only 4 ingredients and I've been making it for a very long time, so I'm pumped to share that with you. Here's a little hint on the flavoring of what the shake's gonna be like. It's a chocolate, peanut butter, banana protein shake. And this protein shake is ideal if you're someone who wants to get leaner and you have fat loss or weight loss goals, because it is so low calorie and it does have higher protein, so it's going to keep you full longer than, most snacks will. I'm going to use it today as my post-workout shake, so I'm going to show you just shortly right after I do my workout. And if you have the opposite goals, if you want to build muscle and bulk up and get bigger, I'll show you what you can tweak in this shake to make it more ideal for those goals as well. And as always, if you get value from the video, feel free to like it down below or subscribe to my channel to get notified when I make more videos like this. But right now, it's time to drive over to the gym, get ready for our pull workout session. So let's get over there. All right, we made it. I just pulled up to the gym and I wanted to share with you my pre-workout nutrition for today. So I'll put a picture up on the screen of exactly what I had. So I had 1 serving of Special K protein cereal, which has about 38 grams of carbs and about 15 grams of protein, which is really good. I also had a Quest bar with it. It's a 1 bar, which is very similar to a Quest bar, only they taste even better. I usually don't have protein bars as a pre-workout because there's so many ingredients that you gotta think it just takes the body longer to digest, or it's just harder to digest. So I stay away from those super high ingredient foods or snacks before and after my workout generally. But because I was in a rush, that's what I decided to go with. And for my pre-workout nutrition and my post-workout, I try to stick with just carbs and just protein. I try to keep away from foods that accumulate a lot of fats. And like I said before, I'll be having the chocolate peanut butter banana protein shake, which is our low calorie, high protein shake that I'm going to share with you guys here today. I'll be having that as my post workout. So immediately as I get back home from the gym, that's what I'll be having. All right, so I started my workout off, as I have been doing the last few months, by walking on an incline on the treadmill until I burn about 100 calories. This is just to get myself warmed up and to, add a little bit of extra calorie burn to each week. And I started with actually 5 sets of pull-ups. I did 10 reps for each of those 5 sets, and then I went to these pendlay rows, which is a super challenging exercise, 4 sets of 10. I like to do a full reset at the bottom of the movement. And then here I went to hyperextensions for the lower back. Generally here I'll have a conventional deadlift or a rack pull, but my lower back was kind of tight, so I didn't want to risk anything. And then I moved on to my lat pull downs, which was really challenging to do for 4 sets of 10 to 12 after doing 5 sets of pull-ups, but I got through it. And then my first bicep exercise, which was my barbell curls, 4 sets of 10, nice slow and controlled tempo. And then I moved on here to seated cable rows. I know this is a terrible angle, but it was the best I could do on my own. And I also did meadow rows and hammer curls in the workout as well. All right. That was a pretty solid workout. Really felt the pump in my back and my biceps. Some areas I'm moving up in weight, which is good, which is exactly what I want, because I'm in a muscle building phase right now where I want to get stronger and, fill out a little bit. But let's head back home, and you know what it's time for. It's time for our post-workout shake. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm back home from the gym, I'm showered, I got my new clothes on, and I've got my ingredients. It's only 4 ingredients for this low-calorie, high-protein shake. It is peanut butter powder, it is almond milk, a scoop of chocolate protein powder, and a banana. I'm also going to throw in some ice, and I'm going to put the portion sizes up on the screen here. So it's 1 cup of almond milk, it's 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter powder, 1 scoop of the chocolate protein powder, and I'm actually going to weigh out my banana on my food scale here, just so that I know exactly how much it is. All right, here we go. That is amazing. It tastes really like a milkshake, and I'll throw the macros up on the screen. I think it's 36 grams of protein, 37 carbs, and only 4 grams of fat. This is an extremely lean shake, lower calorie, but it's gonna fill you up because of all the protein. Great for a post-workout shake, but also you could have this pre-workout as well if you wanted to. And if you're bulking or if you're trying to get in as many calories as possible because you're in a gaining phase, really all I would do is maybe swap out the almond milk for whole milk and replace the peanut butter powder with 2 tablespoons of regular peanut butter. All right, so my current macros at the moment are at 350 grams of carbs, 65 grams of fat, and 190 grams of protein. So I'm in a muscle building phase where I'm not trying to gain as much weight as possible. I'm not even necessarily trying to gain weight at all, but what I am trying to do is build some muscle, get stronger, and stay as lean as possible while doing it. So really minimizing the amount of body fat gain. So for me, and this amount of food, it's probably right around calorie maintenance, meaning I won't gain or lose weight, but it's possible it's a little bit in a surplus. So it's possible I'll gain very little, gradually as we go. But I'm not really concerned with it because I know that I'm going to train hard 5 times a week. I know that I'm going to get my steps in. I'm aiming for 8,000 steps per day. I know that the macros that I've got allocated to me are very strategic, that are going to help me build muscle, that are going to really help me limit fat gain. And I know that I'm going to have plenty of fuel to get stronger and use towards my workouts. So now for the next several hours, what I'm going to do is get some client work done. So I've got plenty of clients who, because of the complexities of 2020, are changing from working out at a gym to now working out at home again. I've got clients who are going back to their gyms and because they've reopened and they're able to, go back and train there. And I've also got clients who, have been working out at home for the last 8 months and have ordered some adjustable dumbbells or some equipment that they now have and need to incorporate those into their workouts. So a lot of what I've been doing for my clients over the last 8 months really has been adapting and tweaking their workouts to make them the most possible, to make sure that they're most appropriate and effective based on what they have available to them. And today is Thursday, which means tonight I'm holding my weekly form check coaching call for my Modern Man clients. We do it on Zoom, and practicing proper technique and activating the right muscle groups and making sure that you're training safely and effectively is one of the most important things when it comes to strength training. So I have this one day, Thursday nights, that we dedicate just to going over the proper movements that may be in their programs. I get to watch them, demonstrate it on their own and actually critique them as they do it in real time. I can also demonstrate, exercises that I think people might be making mistakes on. And what I've been doing the last few weeks is actually just doing my own ab routine on the call as well for the guys to follow along live. So it's almost like, a personal training session, just doing abs on Thursday nights as well. And I've got to say, I'm extremely proud of the guys in my Modern Man program, simply for staying consistent during this pandemic and sticking to their programs regardless of the results, because the truth is so many people are letting themselves go right now. So many people are gaining weight this year, and just the fact that they've stayed consistent and continue to value their health is a huge win in my book. And we've got guys who are working on all different types of goals, who are in all different types of situations, right? Some are training at home, some are back at the gym. And Kyle is a great example of someone who's in a body recomposition phase, which basically means he's working on building some muscle while maintaining his leanness right now and even lowering his body fat percentage a little bit because of the muscle that he's building. So I've seen in his progress photos some noticeable differences here in November, that he's got, more muscle, more size, more definition to him than he did even just in, October, September, and August. And one thing that he's really proud of and done really well at is improving his running time. So he runs long distances on Saturdays, and he trains for different races and half marathons and stuff like that. And because of this body recomposition phase he's in, he's got plenty of carbs that he can use as fuel, and he's been improving his run times every week for the last 3 weeks. And on the opposite end, as far as goals go, we've got a guy named Hans as well, who's doing really, really great just training at home, just body weight exercises. He's in his 9th or 10th week in the program, and he's down 14 or 15 pounds already, and he's starting to develop some definition in his core. He's eating, a decent amount of food for someone who's losing weight at such a good rate. And we're actually increasing his food week by week for the last couple weeks just to allow him to eat more flexibly. And then we've got another awesome guy named Eddie, who has been in the program for several years as well at this point. And he's had an amazing transformation. He's lost over 30 pounds total. He was well over 200 pounds, and now he's in the 150s or something like that. And looks totally, toned, and he's got definition, and he actually studied to become a personal trainer as well. He was so interested in it, he started to study to become a personal trainer, and now he's got a photo shoot booked for the first week in December. So what he's doing right now is we're having him eat very aggressively for fat loss to get as lean and shredded as possible for that photo shoot, and he's actually down 7 pounds in the last few weeks. And then what we'll do after the photo shoot is transition to a body recomposition phase, just like Kyle's doing, so he can build some muscle back, so he can get stronger, fill out a little bit, and really take a longer term approach. Alright guys, so it's been a few hours. I got some client work done. It's kind of a bummer because it's been raining all day here in New York, so we haven't been able to go for a longer walk with Nigel. But I did have a snack and a meal since I last spoke to you guys. So I had a bowl of oatmeal. It's 2 packets of instant oatmeal from Quaker, and it's the low sugar kind, which actually has lower calories. There's less carbs, a decent amount, probably 20% less carbs in it. The fats are low, the protein's about average. So I'll put the picture up here. And I threw in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, but I didn't just eyeball the 2 tablespoons. I weighed it out because peanut butter is one of the most easily overeaten foods, because they really do make one serving a minuscule amount, and because it's so high in fats, if you underestimate and you're really eating more peanut butter than you're tracking, it's very easy to accumulate hundreds, if not thousands, of calories that are unaccounted for by the end of the week if you're having peanut butter frequently. So I also had a kiwi with this snack, and then a few hours later I had my first bigger meal, which was a breakfast meal, really, and it was 15 tablespoons of liquid egg whites with spinach in it. I put some ketchup on there, and then I had a roll with 3 whole eggs and a couple slices of like deli meat ham, like just regular ham. And I had a side of like mixed vegetables, some broccoli, some carrots, and some cauliflower. All right, so now I've got a couple of hours of work to do before my form check call with my clients at 8 p.m. I've had 2 people so far this week reach out and jump on board and get started with my Modern Man coaching program. So it's going to take me, a little bit of time to get them up and running, get them onboarded, get them the protocols that they need to start taking things step by step and start crushing their fitness goals. So I'm going to try to get that done before the form check call, and I'm going to try to give you guys a sneak peek as to what that is, what that looks like, and, the ab routine that we'll be doing together that I told you about as well. So I will see you guys there. All right, guys, I've got about 30 minutes before my form check call, and Morgan was nice enough to whip me up this dinner, which is about 6 ounces of balsamic chicken. We've got about a cup of rice, and I added about a cup of mixed vegetables. Textbook meal. It's a smaller dinner, a smaller portion size dinner for me, but I like to eat the majority of my food earlier in the day and kind of bulk it around my pre and post workout nutrition. I'll do, I feel like, sometimes. And I actually like to hold the muscle group that you're training because you can feel the contractions and know that you're working the right area. I'll actually do that for other exercises too, not just abs. All right, so that's it. That's my ab workout. I'm gonna stop the recording here. All right, man, the day has come to an end. I just finished my form check coaching call and ab workout. It's been a super busy day for me. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to get ready for bed now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna wrap up the video. If you'd like to connect with me or grab any of the free resources that I have available to you, go check down below in the description of this video. See if there's anything that's for you down there. And I will see you on the next video. If you did get value from it, feel free to like the video or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.